Hello, this is Jay Nelson from Nashville, Tennessee again, and this is another segment of my training to my team and anybody else out there that catches this on YouTube. But this talks about the four-step invite, and inviting people is just as important as the presentation itself, because some people, like I said in my first video, they have these blinders on. They have this preconceived notion of what, somebody's going to try to sell them something. Somebody's going to try to, and they're robbing themselves of this opportunity if you don't get to present this and show them the whole presentation in the video and the pictures of Cabo and the $295 dream trip. So you have to invite people to your appointment with this process, and I stress this, and you got to get good at it and you got to practice it. So I challenge you, practice this with your partner, your friend. Practice getting your tone, and you got to be smooth on your delivery, and all that comes with practice. So it's a scripted thing, but it makes sense, and it goes like this. It's called the four-step invite. So the four steps are: first thing, you got to be a little bit urgent and in a hurry. That's step number one. You got to be in a hurry, and you can't be on the phone for 10 minutes with these people when you're inviting them to this presentation. Second step is clear the time. I'm going to show you that also. So you're going to clear their schedule with a question when you're clearing the time. The third thing is you've got to confirm, and then you've got to get off the phone. So those are the four steps. You want to be in a hurry, you want to clear their time, you want to be in a hurry, and you got to confirm the time. So those are part of the four steps. I hope I got that right, Jefferson, but I'm going to explain it. And I think it makes sense better when it's explained. So what you want to do is you want to call Bob up. Bob's your prospect. And you want to go, "Hey Bob, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hey man, good talking to you, man. How are things going?" Develop a little rapport there in the beginning. You don't want to go straight in. "How are the kids, man? Did you see that game last night on TV?" Develop a little bit of small talk, not a lot. Don't go into a whole lot of detail. Pass you a couple of words, and then you're like, "So hey Bob, what's up, man? It's Jay Nelson. How you doing? Good talking to you, bro. Hey, listen, man, how are the kids? Hadn't talked to you in a while. Just catching up. Catch up with them." "Well, cool, man. Hey, here's your first step. What you got going on this afternoon?" And Bob's going to say on the other end, "Well, man, I'm kind of busy today. I'm really just slammed here at the office." "Well, cool, man. Well, listen, I want to get together with you soon, man. Hadn't seen you in a while. Cool. All right, man. I'll talk to you later." So if Bob says he's busy, don't try to force the appointment. That's the worst thing you could do, is say, "Man, I got to meet with you today, da-da-da-da-da." You don't want to do that to Bob. First of all, he's busy. You don't want to pull him away from something like that, and he's going to get a break in action. So if Bob's busy, get off the phone, say, "Man, it's good talking to you. Let's get together soon," and grab at a different time. Now, if Bob's not busy, this is how the conversation's going to go. "Hey, Bob, what's going on? Jay Nelson, how you doing, man? Hadn't talked to you in a while. How you been?" "Cool. Catching up?" "Yeah, man. Cool. How are the kids?" "Well, listen, bro, what do you got going on today?" And then Bob says, "Man, I'm just hanging out, dude. I'm kind of bored." "Hey, dude, listen, man, meet me for, I want to talk to you about something. Meet me at Panera Bread." "Cool. Let's meet at 4 o'clock today. I want to talk to you about something." "All right, man, I'll see you there, bro. Look forward to seeing you, man. All right, bro, later. Talk to you soon. Bye." Click. Very simple. Quick call. Bob had some free time. "You want me to meet you at the office, Panera Bread? I'll swing by your office." Doesn't have to be him coming somewhere. If you know Bob well enough, you're going to read. If Bob's very busy, you might want to go to his office. If Bob likes to get out of the office because he's stressed out all the time, maybe you meet him at Panera Bread or Starbucks. So the four-step invite's very, very crucial. And the main thing about it is, don't start trying to explain to him what's going to take 30 minutes to 45 minutes in 2 minutes. You run the risk of losing Bob. And you don't want to lose Bob, because Bob doesn't want to be lost. He might not know it yet, but he needs World Ventures. So you have got to make sure that you give him every opportunity to see the whole package of World Ventures. So that's talking about the invite. One thing I always say is the blinders. People have these blinders. I'm going to keep talking about this. This is something that you're going to want to bring up when you sit down with Bob. So when Bob shows up at Panera Bread, he's already thinking, "What's Jay going to talk to me about?" But then you're going to sit there and you're going to have your 2-on-1 person, your person that's bigger, stronger, and faster than you right now, that's been doing this a little bit more, to help you with the presentation. Somebody of maybe social status that's there. And let's say this is one of my guys, one of my teammates bringing me there, and he calls up, you know, Bob, and Bob shows up, and then I'm sitting there and he doesn't know me from Adam. So he's going to be like, hey Bob, I really wanted to meet somebody. This is always a good intro, because Bob's going to look at you thinking, well, why'd you bring this guy? You said meet me. And you're going to say, hey Bob, listen, I wanted you to meet Jay Nelson. Jay Nelson's one of the top real estate agents in Middle Tennessee, sold over 500 houses, and we're working on this thing that's going to be really big together. So immediately you're going to edify the guy at the appointment. And if you don't know what edification is, edifying is when you build somebody up. So you're going to say, hey, I want you to meet Jay Nelson, top realtor. He's the man, you know, been doing this a long time. We're working on something big and I want you to see it. And then Bob's going to sit down, and talking about presentation, I always play the DVD. I let the big dog that's going to be with you when you're presenting, which here it would be Jay Nelson. Jay Nelson's going to say, hey, listen, Bob, thanks for coming. I know, you know, little Johnny here is excited about this company that me and him are working on together. I've done this, I've done that. You know, I've never been anything but successful in any business I did. And then you're going to show the presentation video, starting with the trip of Cabo, which is 2 or 3 minutes long. It gives them kind of the vibe of World Ventures and this glamorous 5-star hotel for $295. And then you go straight into the DVD where it plays and explains the whole company in much detail. And that's how you get that's how you get them to the presentation. And then you want to edify the big dog that's with you. Hey, I wanted you to meet somebody, so they don't feel like they're totally blindsided. And you're doing them a favor by introducing them to this person that brought you, who's a specialist. And then you're going to show them the presentation. So I think that's very important. Rewind this a couple of times. Practice this with people. And I'm going to talk more about the presentation in another video. And Jay Nelson, pay attention to the training videos. The harder you work, the luckier you get, everybody. Remember that. So we'll see you at the next training video.